Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to be looking at the Walten files. I just recently recorded my second part in my Backrooms first time watching experience, and in that I asked for recommendations on other analog horror things I should be checking out, and I mentioned having already seen a few projects like the Mandela Catalog and the Walten files. But yeah, after mentioning it in that video, I was like, oh, I kind of want to check that out again, you know? Like I mentioned, I also asked for recommendations, so I don't know if anyone recommended me to go back and watch it again or anything like that. But I do want to take your guys' suggestions into account. I will be moving on to your guys' suggestions. Of course, this is just something that I want to do. I just want to go back and revisit it. I don't know if this video does well. I'll continue watching the rest of the Walten files series alongside the Backrooms and whatever other recommendations you guys put in the comments of that other video. But this series, whether or not I continue watching it, is entirely up to you, the viewers. If you guys want me to continue going with it, then of course I'm going to keep watching these. If not, then it's okay. We'll continue with the Backrooms and we'll continue with whatever, you know, recommendations you guys left in the comments of that other video. This is just something I wanted to check out. This is one of the first analog horror things I ever saw, so I'm really excited to check this one out again, as I keep saying. But it is true, I am really looking forward to it. These videos are quite long, however, so we're only going to be watching the first two in this video. But yeah, if we want to continue it, we'll continue it, and if not, then yeah, we'll just leave it at this. Of course, as always, these are reaction highlights. I'm not going to be re-uploading the entire Walten files episodes with my face over it. I don't want my videos to be a replacement for theirs. I want you guys to go over there, give them some likes, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, all of that stuff. Do all the good stuff over there as well. You can either watch their videos first and then come back to mine, go watch mine and go back and watch theirs. Either way, show them some love. They put a lot of time, effort, and hard work into it, and I want to share that love over to them. That was a weird way of saying it, but you know what I mean. But yes, without further ado, let's just hop right on into it. These are the first two episodes of the Walten files. Now, I have not learned my lesson. If you guys are watching my Backrooms reactions, you know I downloaded the videos and am watching them straight from my computer, even though there is secret hidden messages in the descriptions. I know that's the case for the Walten files as well, but of course, because it is easier for me to record it, I did download these videos, but I found a playlist that has all of the videos, including the secret ones, in it, so I don't miss anything during this rewatch. Okay, if we decide to continue it, we are not missing the secrets. I will go back, however, and read the descriptions of each video as we cover them. Okay, after we cover them, just in case of any spoilers. I don't really know what's hidden in these descriptions of these. Okay, let's just go right on into it. I am just looking at this shit is already freaking me the fuck out. But yeah, let's just go. Let's go, man.
You have applied to a job in technical support and maintenance. It means that you, amongst other employees, are the one who will take care of creating a magical and fun experience for Bond's Burgers.
Magical and fun. That's what I specialize in. This is I forgot how fucked up everything looked. So far, there's not been a single nice looking frame in this series. Everything has looked so fucked up and gross, and I kind of like it.
How much is that dog in the window? The one with the wiry tail. How much is that dog?
The purple rabbit looks the least fucked. Or is that a dog? The fact that I can't tell is a problem. I should also mention, this is like FNAF. But I guess you guys are able to pick up on that already.
And on that farm he had some pigs.
These are the showstoppers. Bond, Shaw, Buzu, and Danny.
Oh, how I missed this. This is like a warm hug. If the hug was from someone covered in spikes.
Journey wheel work on certain tasks, such as cleaning protocols,
robot maintenance and repair.
Maintenance and repair. All right. They don't trust me around a screwdriver. These two motherfuckers don't have necks.
We're looking forward to achieving this dream with you.
What was that? What happened there? Okay, we're gonna pause here and we're gonna read. It's everyone's favorite time. Wow, there's so much writing. There is so much writing we have to read through. Okay, strap in, everyone. We got some reading to do. Buddy Smiles Incorporated Storage Facility K9, property of Cyberfund Tech 1975. save, restore, secure. The BSI storage facility, also known as K9, is a company project to storage all valuable items from the closed for good Bob's Burgers restaurant. Given the situations about the incidents inside the 1974 Bob's Burgers location. Bob's Burgers? What happened inside Bob's Burgers? Okay, wait, let me restart. Given the situations about the incidents inside the 1974 Bob's Burgers location, any type of props, animatronics, and arcade machines will be carefully moved, inspected, and secured inside a bunker located deep down in St. Juana's Forest for Good. A facility caretaker will take care of securing the facility and keeping it safe and working properly. Okay, so there is a incident that happened in 1974, so we now have to move all of the things into a doomsday vault. My guess, early on, if we have to move it into a doomsday vault, really, this is the shit that was housing John Goodman in 10 Cloverfield Lane. They're moving them inside the basement and that. You know, we usually secure, like, that's a doomsday bunker. That's basically what you fucking put this shit in. So I'm gonna guess something in here. They built nukes out of the animatronics. No, I know they didn't. But, dude, imagine if they did. All of the animatronics are secretly bombs waiting to go off at a moment's notice. It's not a downtime in these videos. I see why they're so long. I got it. I'll reverse the footage. You know what? In post, reverse the footage. We're gonna hear what this fucker says.
You finally start to remember. That's all ball. They will be back for you soon. Safety.
I'm not gonna hear it now, though. I'll hear it in the edit. But, yeah, you guys are gonna hear it, though. Sarah Evelyn.
It's a brand new day.
I hope she got some good work after this.
Little Bon has been waiting all day for his friends to arrive. He is planning to have a sleepover with them. He has everything set up for the perfect movie night with his friends.
Where are they watching?
He invited Shah, Boozoo, and Billy. Let's check again in.
Billy is looks like a fucking pervert.
Bon invited Shah, Boozoo, and
Oh, I forgot about that moment. That's like a reverse jump scare. Like, usually the jump scare is like accompanied by a loud bang, but that's just like silence. And that makes it so eerie. Like, I felt the hairs on the back of my neck stand up.
Really funny movie,
Huh.
which
He hopes all of his friends will enjoy and will laugh with Little Bon.
Oh. Let me out of here. What? Miss Evelyn. Screenwriter Evelyn, I think you got some explaining to do on your first project. What the fuck do you mean by that? So I'm guessing Sarah Evelyn, the writer of this, is important somehow. I guess one of these animatronics, her soul is trapped inside of it, because that's how all FNAF things work. That's what I'm gonna guess. Is the movie keeping you up? I don't like this. I don't like this. How do I not remember this fucking part? Jack Walten. Okay, so that's the guy on the thing. What the fuck is that? A lighter? That does not look like a lighter. That looked like hair. Okay. Okay. So it was just a person.
I'm recording this because the company requires some type of archives for the work history.
Okay. So this is just to make sure he's not stealing the equipment.
But they gave me this weird location.
Yeah, you guys are going to John Goodman's house. That's where you guys are going. That's the weird location.
So chances are it's going to smell horrendous.
Oh, that's wonderful. We love horrendous smells. Why does everyone in this video look like they have no necks?
Yeah, the left arm.
Whoa. Whoa. That's fucking eerie. Oh my god.
What was that thing?
Oh. I remember this bit. I remember the face like melting and shit. I remember this part. I'm amazed. There's literally not been a single part of this video that hasn't looked fucking gross. Look at this. Ew, brother. I can't feel anything. He thought I was her. He thought you were Sarah Evelyn, the writer. And when I say gross, I mean like, okay, but wait, hold up. We have lore. Brian Stells. So Brian Stells was the guy that just got killed, I'm guessing. So that's the first bit of the mystery that we've unsolved. Unsolved? Solved. Hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Walten. Honored to see you again. Glad to see your neck still has not grown in. Oh! Oh wait, that's so cool! Wait a minute! I didn't know he put a credits thing in here. Oh, that's awesome. Voice acting. Good job, Mr. DBR Games. Good job. Alright. That's cool. Good job. Good on him. I don't know who made Martin Wells, I think is the guy that made the Walten Files. I did not know that he did credits for them. That is awesome. I'm glad he did give the people the proper credit they deserve. And the thing that jumped out instantly when I was watching this, the thing that immediately came back to my mind was how gross this this project is. Every frame of this thing is so disgusting and vile. And I mean that in like a good way, because it gets under your skin. You know what I mean? Like, so when I was not really ragging on it, but when I was saying that there hasn't been like a single frame that I've enjoyed looking at, that is a good thing. I mean that as in every single frame is so gross, so disgusting, and so uncanny that it's making my skin crawl, which is kind of what you want from a horror thing, right? To really get under your skin. That's good. That's a really good thing, and every aspect of this is really designed to really just fuck with you. Really just make you feel very uncomfortable and grossed out. But there's also so much lore and so many questions being answered, and it's so weird to go back and forth between the backrooms and this, where this is just constantly this proposed like 10,000 questions at once, whereas the backrooms, it's like it's a very simple, small concept, but there's so much lore to go into. You know, you can still enjoy the backrooms without really diving into the lore either. You know, because the backrooms, the first video, the backrooms found footage, was designed as a standalone short film, right? So you can watch it and experience it as a standalone short film and have a good time and be really creeped out and have like a full experience from it, and you can dive into the lore if you want to, which is what I'm doing. With this, it's kind of expecting you to really dive head first into it, because there's 5,000 questions being asked throughout this entire video, right? You have the 1974 incident, you have the weird storage facility, you have what happened to Jack Walten, you have someone needs to be let out of the TV or something like that. You just have thousands of questions in this one video. It's expecting you to dive headfirst into the lore. It's expecting to build intrigue right off the bat, and I think it does a pretty good job because of how it presented the horror. And with this being, very inspired by FNAF, you have that expectation of it being very, very lore heavy, and it lives up to that. I don't really know. As of right now, I can see someone watching this and just feeling, oh, it's a FNAF knockoff, and not really expecting much from it besides that. So I'm hoping that the later entries really do kind of step it up a bit, kind of make it more of its own unique thing. And I think that's what happens in Walten Files Part 2, the next one we're about to watch right now. Because I don't know, this does seem to have like a really strong fan base online from the videos that I've seen. I know that Nexpo covered it. I know all the good big horror YouTubers have talked about it, at least to some extent. So, there is something else to it beyond it being just a FNAF thing, a FNAF inspired thing. But I'm going to guess, as always, that comes in with later entries. This is just to sort of set the tone. It is a introductory tape. It is getting you introduced to the whole world and everything. And as a first video, I think it does a really good job at setting the tone, getting you introduced to the world, the lore, the questions that are going to be asked. And now we can really dive into characters and themes going on forward, like every good film project, television series should do. Because when I looked it up, it's a TV series, so I'm going to treat it as a TV series. No, I'm not. But I'm going to treat it as a work of art, and as a work of art, it is already very, very Very, very impressive. So here is the second video that is called, let me see here. What is it called? Relocate Project. All right, this one's a bit longer, but we have the time. Let's go. Bunny Smiles Inc. That should not be your fucking logo. That is so creepy.
That's right, after 4 long years of legal paperwork, we finally decided to use our backup plan, which we created.
We have a redacted folder. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Glad to see we're working with a very professional company here. Also, the AI voice, as always, is creeping me the fuck out.
Employees.
Oh,
Let's start analyzing the...
oh god, that one actually got me. That was a jump scare that actually fucking got me.
As many of you might have known from previous tapes, our beloved entertainers were safely secured in St. Juana's storage facilities.
We put him in John Goodman's home. We got that.
And had the brilliant idea of restore and reprogram the robots of Bond's Burgers with the purpose of relocating them in a new restaurant that would be opened in a not-so-distant future. A pretty smart plan, right?
Okay. Yay! So we're gonna sell drugs to reopen Bond's
Felix
Burgers.
Tranken, a man with not only a giant brain, but also a giant heart.
Oh, is that a face? Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck. We are 2 minutes into this video, and it's already jump scared me like 3 times. Banny. Alright, what's up, Banny? Mouth. The mouth is a pre-relocate feature, however, it still requires checking. Blink. This feature is brand new. Wait, hold up, I gotta pause. This feature is brand new, relocate project exclusive. Employees must always clean the eye socket. A dirty eye could affect the blink feature. Okay. I don't know if I want to do that. Can both of her eyes like open up the same, or does she have a weak eye like I do? Surprise? Why is she looking worn down? Why does she look more worn down? Looking for friends? Don't look at me. I am not a friend. I'm looking away, actually. I'm gonna look here. Don't look at me. Don't make eye contact with me. Oh! Oh, ew! Oh, God. Oh, God. You have fucking Andros in there. Jesus Christ. Get her out of there. Get him out of there. God damn. I don't know what is in. Fuck. Ow. Oh god, that one was loud in my ear.
The rat needs to catch the owner's attention. The mighty rabbit must get out.
Okay, I remember this. The rabbit is starving. Indeed he is. So I'm guessing this is representative of the soul trapped in the rabbit. What is it with this and weird creepy smiles and death? Oh. Oh, I don't. Whoa. Every time I want to talk, something weird and fucked up is happening. What was the grainy old school footage happening in the background exactly? What was happening to those bunnies? Huh. Okay, what is this? Susan Woodings? Woodings, not Woodongs. Man, I have to like really lean in forward. I might brighten it for you guys watching at home so you guys can see it. 1974. So this is related to the 1974 incident we heard about in the last video. I'm glad you made the endoskeleton look like a skull near the head. That is very, very fun of you. How fun of you. Now I have to... This is a training tape, so now I gotta look at this shit when I go to my fucking job later. Thank you for that.
We recommend all facility caretakers to have all needed equipment in hand and to always wear the Bunny Smiles uniform. But most importantly...
Any reason why it's purple? Is this just a reference to Purple Guy? Am I Brian Stells watching this? Oh shit, I forgot to look at the descriptions of the last one. We'll go back. We'll go back to read the description.
But let's stop and think. Do you have all the necessary items for your job tasks?
Do I?
Let's check the items you will require for your job at K9.
Probably a gun.
Snacks? Check. Key? Check. Camera? Check.
Where's my assault rifle? Or my katana? Okay.
Turn on the light. Turn on the light.
Oh, I don't want you to turn on the light. Actually, can we just turn around and go home? Okay, so I don't know what happened there.
You will find 3 doors. These are storage areas. The first door is used to save any kind.
Oh, I don't like how we're incorporating real footage now. Oh, fuck, he's gonna do something fucked up. Oh, God.
The third door is used to hide.
Hide the bodies? Is that where we hide the bodies?
Welcome to the basement, right now.
Okay, we're gonna reverse that.
Rosemary would go to the restaurant every night hoping that his beloved husband would reappear after being missing for weeks, but no response until one day she heard a voice saying, "I know where she is, Rosie," coming from the backstage.
Now, please follow me to the next door.
In the Bon's Burgers restaurant, remember to avoid touching or shining lights at our robots unless you are a facility technician. Now let's move on to the next room.
Why should we avoid shining the light at the robots? I think you need to answer me.
How odd. I remember we visited this room already.
Why are you crying? What are you fucking sad about? I'm sad that I have to work here. What is it? Who is that? Who is that? That's okay, so that's her. That's her in there.
By the time the lady entered the backstage, as the voice told her to, missing husband wasn't there. Instead, she found a rat. Rose broken. Will fix you.
Why does he have realistic teeth? Why does he have? I hate. Oh. Oh.
She looked beautiful.
I get why she was crying now. I hate the... Oh! Pause. Yeah, I can't read that. That is too dark. The other one wasn't as dark as this one is. Yeah, there's no way I'm reading that. I'm sorry. I'll turn up the brightness in post, but as of right now, me reacting to it, I can't. I fucking can't read that. Sorry. Oh god. I gotta pause again. The following footage was recorded during July 1978, July 12th to July 14th, on which 3 Bunny Smiles technicians volunteered to stay 3 days in the BSI storage facility for the purpose of reprogram the animatronics in order to execute the relocate project. Okay. So we're getting more footage within the storage doomsday bunker. Great. None of these people we have wait, I have to read names. Fuck. What was your names? I don't know your names. You know so fast. Hillary B, Ashley P, and Kevin W. Kevin, you look like all the members of the Beatles combined into one. Buddy, you need to fix that haircut. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're probably dead in this universe. I don't mean to. I shouldn't make fun. I shouldn't make fun.
The place itself was open during a short period of time, in which a certain number of cases occurred around the area. Huh. Yeah. And there were complaints from people that lived near the restaurant about the place playing music during midnight.
Oh.
Because back then, the company didn't really worry about hiring night guards.
Why not?
What's weird about this is that the last day Bonds was open, they only let like 1 or 2 families in.
This forest reminds me of a movie, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, yes, but I think we should make them look as new as possible. That's the point of this whole project.
Yeah, you're supposed to clean them up.
Hey Kevin, I bet we can add the blinking eyes feature on this one. The eye sockets are really damaged.
Yeah, I don't think the eye sockets are necessarily the problem either. He's got like serious battle scars all over his body too. I don't know if we should really be putting him in front of children.
Look at this key.
What?
Have you noticed how the company gives us this tiny key but never mentions its purpose?
Oh god. Oh god. We're following horror movie characters, bruh. They're gonna do something fucked up.
Hey guys, this is Ashley. I am using the camera because I am planning to find where this key leads to. I'm sure whatever this key hides could save the project. I will show this footage to you guys once you wake up.
You're just gonna start using it on random doors now? This is the room that's the room that we were told to hide something in, right? So you're gonna find a bunch of bodies just lying around.
There's a ton of empty rooms with flying stuff. I came across this door, which
She is fucking so calm. How are you calm right now? You are on several doses of fucking Lexapro, dude. You need to, like, your survival skills are in the goddamn toilet. Look at this shit. This is not normal. Get the fuck out of this place. Okay, Gray Bunny. I'm guessing this is their version of Springtrap.
Bunny is a robot or a puppet, but like, why is it hanging on the wall? This is really weird.
Yeah, that's for sure their Springtrap.
This is the last door. I've never seen this clown thing before.
Of course it has a clown. Of course there's a clown. Of course there's a fucking clown. I hate clowns. I hate clowns. I don't remember the clown. June 11th, 74, 72. Play it.
I don't really know why this dude has a cassette player thing installed. But my guess is that it's used for birthday parties. Like, play a customized tape or something? I don't know.
That is weird. Why do we have that on the clown? Yeah, let's hear it. I wasn't expecting to hear lore.
Jack, Susan, Charles,
Jack,
Rosemary,
Susan, Charles.
Sophie.
I missed what he said before Sophie, but those are, I'm guessing, the names of the people that got killed and are now stuffed in the animatronic. Oh, that's fucking eerie.
Hello, I'm Billy, the funny movie clown. Do I see you, son? It's not the woman, she lied to
It sounds like it's saying help.
The blind fortune teller speaks with knowledge, but never with content.
Oh. Oh, wait, no. Go back. Go back. I need to read what you wrote. I need to read that shit. Okay? I'm sorry. It was supposed to be her? Something about beautiful? I think that's what I read on there. It's so quick. This thing is so quick. I have a hard time pausing it on the right frame. I am so sorry, guys. It was supposed to... That is the second half of a YouTube link down in that corner. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is going to take me so long to get correctly. Something about not screaming as well. Fuck. This is actually aggravating how I can't get it. I'm gonna get it one of these days. Can I slow down time on this? Speed I can. Oh god. But that means each time I fuck up, though, it's gonna take even longer for me to get to the right point. Oh god. Even slowed down, I fucking missed it. Jesus Christ. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing this the easy way. Alright, shout out MC, Panini, Miss Caution, and Manny204553. Good job, you three. And of course, okay, I was right. Martin Walls. Brett, whoa, wow. He had kind of a decent sized team for this. Really well done. Martin Walls, you know how to make really repulsive art. That's all I'll say. Good job, buddy. Good on you. All right. But now we are going to read what it says. All right, so we're going to throw it in here. Relocation project. Rip off the face. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, here we go. They left the next day. They thought Ashley left early, but she was in the back doors, screaming as much as she could, but no one heard the screams. The following days, the caretakers would complain about an awful smell coming from the back doors. Company decided to shut down the facility until new advice. The relocate project was unsuccessful. Ashley is still there, but she's not screaming anymore. She saw something she wasn't supposed to see, and now she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Okay, so I was right about reading beautiful at some point in there, but there is... Okay, so wait. So there's something about making these people beautiful again. I'm trying to dig in my memory and see if I remember why. Why? What is this thing about beauty? The only thing that I can come up with is like someone's face gets fucked up real bad, and then they have to stuff them in an animatronic to try and make it bet. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here, man. Okay, but we do know that her name is Ashley. We know about, he said Jack. I'm trying to think about what the clown said. Jack was one of the names. Susan, right? Susan? I think Susan was one of them. I don't remember. I'll be honest, I do not remember all the names off the top of my head. But no, now we know, I'm going to guess, the people that got stuffed into the suits. I don't know why that's on the tape. That doesn't make sense why it would be on the tape, though. Yeah, unless the bodies all got stuffed in the animatronics on the same day, or they all got killed on the same day, which would be very, very odd. Obviously, Jack Walton is dead to some extent. His soul is probably stuffed into Bond. The Blue Bunny. If I had to make any sort of guess, that is my guess. That makes a lot of sense to me. You want to make guesses? That's a guess that I'm willing to take. I'm willing to put money down. I can guarantee you he seems to be the main character, the guy with no neck. I guarantee you he is stuffed in that bunny suit. But no, he is this whole thing is just very, very unsettling and disturbing and horrifying, really. This video is comprised of like 5 different segments, and all of them are gross. All of them are fucking gross, but they're all great. I'm going to look at the descriptions now of the 2 videos we just watched, because I'm going to forget again otherwise. So let's look at the description for the first one. Re-uploaded by the Walten Files team for copyright issues. Okay, now resolved. Tape 1. This is a compilation. Okay, so these are compilations. This is a compilation of tapes created by the already extinct Bunny Smiles Company. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to guess that whoever found the tapes, this is taking place, okay, wait, I'm just going to read forward before I make any kind of assumptions. I tried to get as much info as I could about what these tapes are. All I could find was that these tapes were handed to new employees back in 1974 to 1979. The rest of the tapes seem to be recorded by a new facility caretaker in the year 1982. Okay. And Anthony. Alright, so we, in the canon of the story, we are Anthony. We find these tapes sometime in the future. I am guessing that Anthony himself will not come into play as a main player in the story at all. He is simply the POV character, and not in like a typical POV character way. You know what I mean? But more like he's us. He is our role to play. You know, if this was a play, our role would be Anthony, and we just sit back and watch and observe. But yeah, or wait, no, we are not Anthony. Anthony is the guy that uploaded it. Anthony is Martin Walls. We are not Anthony. We are us still in this universe. But I guess Anthony finds these tapes sometime in the future, and he is reading and watching them and learning about all of this weird shit that's happening. Okay. All right. Next video. Let's look at the description for the next one. This is another compilation of tapes from Bunny Smiles Incorporated. That's hard to read. I was able of contacting people via forums and threads that have some information of the company. Okay, forums and threads implies that Anthony is living in 2020. I'm looking. Okay, so he mentions COVID. So he's literally in like our modern day and age. So Anthony is not a character existing in the year 1984 or whatever in this universe. He is living in 2020, currently trying not to die of COVID. Seeing as how this video was also uploaded in 2020, I guess that makes sense. These tapes revolve around some relocation project that was being executed between the late 1970s. A BSI ex-employee mentioned that these tapes were really private and only a few people had a copy of them. Once the company vanished during the early 80s, all tapes regarding the project were banned and destroyed. These are super rare and I'm really lucky to have them. He can sell those on eBay. You know how much money you can make out of that shit? Oh my god, Anthony, my boy, you could have been a billionaire. You let me down, man. You let me down. Think of the money. Think of the money. Think of the money you could have had. You could have sold this shit for hundreds of dollars. You know how many weird people there are that would have loved to have had this weird fucked up tape, Anthony? You dumb motherfucker. I hope you Anthony, this made me mad. Anthony, listen up, buddy. I know this is fake. Like, I know that Anthony's not a real guy. But if you are in this universe, if you are living in real life and you find a rare tape from a company that no longer exists, you gotta sell that shit, buddy. You gotta there are buyers on eBay willing to buy shit like this for a lot of money. You could buy a house with the money you sell this fucking tape for. And if you find, seeing as this playlist is so long, you have a big playlist here. You found a lot of tapes. You know how much money you can get? You could send several kids to college. You could make the Michael Scott program real. Oh my god. Anthony, my boy. Oh boy. Okay, but besides me ragging on Anthony and his weird choices in life, this video was very creepy and it really fucking got me real bad. Like almost every single jump scare in this got me on some level, and it's just a testament of how creepy of an atmosphere these videos build. I mean, it's just so uncomfortable and so gross to watch. I keep saying that, but like, dude, these are like not a single frame of this looks normal. There's something wrong in every frame. There's something that looks off in every single frame. It's so well done. It is so masterfully handled, and I have to give Martin Walls a lot of praise on that, because holy fuck. Holy fuck. I mean, the people. It looks like it looks like everyone is a relative to Andros. You know what I mean? Like, this is all, every single part, like, nothing looks normal. And when he inserts normal parts into the video, like the bunnies in the old-timey footage and that weird insert shot of one of the rooms that he shows off, like, that makes it way more creepy. I know he's setting the groundwork to do something fucked up later. I know he's doing that for a good reason. He's going to show some real world shit that's fucked up. I guarantee you one of these videos is age restricted. I guarantee you that. He shows something fucked up later. I'm so worried and so excited to see it, because I know he's going to do it well. And when I say like real world fucked up, I mean he's going to get like a practical effect of like a body or like blood or something, or like something. He's going to do something weird. That's what I'm predicting. But no, yeah, I'm really glad I got to check these out again. These are creepy as shit, and they hold up very, very well. And I hope he continues on with this, unless the series is done. And I just didn't know. I mean, right now it is already showing that it's going to be different from FNAF in many different ways. I mean, this is obviously not centered towards children in the same way that FNAF is. This is a lot more disturbing, a lot more visceral of an experience, and yeah, it's really taking that analog horror aspect of it and really running with this idea and with this style of filmmaking. I think that it's taking a compilation of different pieces of footage and merging them all together. It's sort of like puzzle pieces that don't really fit well with each other. That's what both of these videos felt like to me, is that they are related, but they don't flow together seamlessly, and that only adds to the unease that I feel watching it. Yeah, it's hard for me not to be a fan of this and not to enjoy what I'm seeing and being intrigued by what I'm seeing. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. What did you guys think of the Walten Files? Let me know down in the comments below. Just like the backrooms, let me know what I missed down in the comments below. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Long live cinema.